Unique Backyard Ideas 2026 10 Garden Installations Where Art Meets Outdoor Living. I want to ask you something a little different today. When was the last time your backyard actually surprised you? Not looked nice, not looked finished, surprised you. Made you stop mid-conversation with a guest and just stare at your own garden like you'd never seen it before. Because most backyards are built to be pleasant, comfortable, fine, and today I'm not interested in fine. Today we're building installations, not flower beds, not fences. Actual pieces of outdoor architecture and art that happen to also be the most functional, most lived-in spaces in your entire home. 10 builds. Every single one genuinely unique. You won't find these on the usual garden lists. Every single one designed at the exact point where sculpture stops and living space begins. Before we dive in, I want you to comment one thing. Tell me how you actually use your backyard right now. Do you sit in it? Entertain in it? Or does it just exist behind your house unused? Because today's builds are about to change that answer. If you're new to No Fail Garden, welcome. We don't do ordinary here. Subscribe, because what you're about to see will change what you think a backyard is even capable of being. Let's build something nobody else on your street has. 1. The Sunken Fire Lounge, a conversation pit, reimagined for the modern garden. This is the build that turns sitting outside into an entire event. Excavate a circular or square pit, roughly 40 to 50 centimeters below your existing patio level. Line the sides with rendered block or timber sleepers, finished in a deep matte tone. Build in a continuous bench seat around the perimeter, topped with thick weatherproof cushions. At the center, a sculptural fire bowl in blackened steel or cast iron. The moment you step down into this space, something shifts. You're enclosed, sheltered from wind. Physically lower than the rest of the garden, and psychologically, that lowering does something remarkable. It makes the space feel intimate, protected, almost secret. At night, with the fire lit, this becomes the single most used space in your entire home. Guests don't want to leave it. Investment range, $600 to $1,800, depending on scale and finish. Tell me, would you actually use a Sunken Fire Lounge? Or does the idea of stepping down into your garden feel strange to you? Comment honestly. 2. The mirror still reflecting pool water, so still it becomes architecture. Forget the bubbling pond you're picturing. This is something else entirely. A shallow, rectangular pool no more than 15 to 20 centimeters deep, lined in dark charcoal or black pond liner, edged in a single continuous stone or steel border, completely level and completely still. No fountain, no movement, no fish even, because the entire purpose of this build is stillness. A dark, mirror flat surface of water reflects your house, your sky, your trees back at you with a clarity that stops people in their tracks. Position it correctly, and it doubles the perceived height of whatever stands behind it. This is the water feature architects use in 5-star hotel courtyards. And it's entirely buildable in a weekend. Investment range, $400 to $1,200. If you built this, what would you want to see reflected in it? Your house? A tree? The sky? Tell me below. 3. The ceramic mosaic patio. The floor becomes the art. Most people spend all their design energy on what stands vertically in a garden and completely ignore the ground beneath their feet. This build fixes that. Hand-set ceramic or glazed tile fragments broken deliberately or sourced as offcuts from a tile supplier, arranged in a flowing organic pattern across a section of your patio. Deep blues, warm terracottas, or a single restrained palette of 2 or 3 tones, grouted in a matching or contrasting shade. This technique has existed for centuries. It's the same principle behind the mosaic work in God's Park Gel brought down to backyard scale. The result is a patio surface that looks like it was designed by an artist, not a paving contractor. It's slow work, It's meditative work, and it becomes the one part of your garden that could genuinely never be replicated by anyone else. Investment range, $150–500 depending on coverage area. Comment mosaic if the idea of a hand-laid art floor beneath your feet is calling to you. 4. The aerial daybed furniture that floats. This build has one job, to make you forget you're sitting in a garden at all. A large circular or oval daybed frame suspended from a freestanding steel A-frame or a strong overhead beam using heavy-duty rope or chain rigging rated for outdoor use. Deep cushioning, weatherproof fabric, and enough gentle sway to feel like you're floating rather than sitting. Positioned beneath a tree canopy or a simple overhead frame draped with climbing planting, the aerial daybed becomes the single most photographed piece of furniture in your entire outdoor space. It's the build that makes people pull out their phones the second they see it. And functionally, there is genuinely nothing more restful than the slow, almost imperceptible motion of a suspended bed outdoors on a warm afternoon. Investment range, $300–900 depending on frame and rigging. Would you nap in this? Be honest. Comment below. 5. The terraced amphitheater your garden, staged like a Greek theater. If your garden has any slope at all, even a gentle one, this build turns that problem into your single greatest asset. Cut the slope into a series of shallow curved terraced steps, retained with timber sleepers or rendered block, each level wide enough to sit on. Arrange them in a gentle arc, facing toward a focal point, a fire bowl, a specimen tree, or simply an open lawn used for film nights, performances, or gatherings. The amphitheater does something no flat garden ever can. It gives every single person a clear sight line and a sense of occasion. It turns having people over into hosting an event, without you doing anything differently at all. Add outdoor string lighting along the terrace edges, and even an ordinary Tuesday evening starts to feel like something worth remembering. Investment range, $500–1,500 depending on slope size. Do you have a slope in your garden right now that's being completely wasted? Tell me, I want to hear about it. 6. The sound sculpture garden, a garden you experience with your ears first. Every build on this list so far has been about what you see. This one is about what you hear. Install a small cluster of sculptural wind instruments, large format tuned metal chimes, a simple bamboo water clock feature, or a freestanding kinetic sculpture with softly clicking or humming moving parts positioned near a seating area, ideally where prevailing wind naturally passes through. The effect compounds over time. What starts as background sound becomes, within weeks, something your body registers as calm the second you step outside. Sound gardens are used therapeutically in hospital courtyards and meditation spaces for exactly this reason. Pair it with dense, soft planting nearby to help hold and diffuse the sound rather than letting it scatter into open air. Investment range, $150–500 depending on the sculpture chosen. What's the one sound you'd want your garden to make? Comment below. I read every single answer on this one. 7. The copper rill, a thin, glinting line of moving water. A rill is a narrow, shallow water channel, and it might be the single most elegant water feature in garden design, precisely because of how little space it needs. Line a slim channel no wider than 15 centimeters in copper or dark tile, running in a perfectly straight line from a raised header pool to a lower collection basin. A small submersible pump keeps water moving in a thin, silent sheet along the channel. Copper specifically does something extraordinary here as it ages. It develops a soft verdigris green patina at the edges while staying warm and bright where water constantly flows over it, creating a living gradient of color along the entire length of the rill. It's precise. It's architectural. And the sound of that thin moving water is genuinely one of the most calming things you can add to a garden. Investment range, $300–800 depending on length. Straight rill or curved rill, which would suit your garden better? Tell me in the comments. 8. the outdoor sauna pod wellness built into the garden itself. This is the most ambitious build on today's list and increasingly the most requested one in my comments section. A compact freestanding sauna pod, either barrel style or a simple cedar-clad cube, positioned at the far end of the garden as its own destination. Cedar cladding, a small wood-burning or electric stove, a simple bench inside, and if space allows, a cold plunge tub positioned just outside the door. What this build actually does is give your garden a purpose beyond aesthetics. It becomes somewhere you go, not just somewhere you look at. And the ritual of walking to the far end of your own garden, through the cold air, into the heat, that's an experience most people currently pay a spa for. Investment range, $1,200 to $3,500 for a compact self-build pod. The most expensive build on today's list, and I still think it's worth every penny. Would you build this? Comment your honest reaction. 9. The abstract topiary garden sculpture, grown rather than built. Forget the neat formal box balls you're picturing. This build is topiary as genuine sculpture. Choose slow-growing evergreens, yew, box, or privet, and instead of clipping them into traditional cones or spheres, train and shape them into loose, abstract, cloud-like forms. Undulating curves. Irregular masses. The kind of shapes you'd expect to see in a contemporary sculpture park, not a formal hedge garden. This takes a genuinely different mindset than traditional topiary. You're not aiming for symmetry. You're aiming for organic, almost accidental-looking beauty, built with very deliberate, patient shaping over several seasons. The result, once established, is a living sculpture garden that changes subtly with every season, every rainfall, every year of growth, and belongs to nobody else on earth in quite the same form. Investment range, $200 to $600 for plants and initial shaping tools. Would you have the patience for this one? Comment yes or no, no judgment, either way. 10. The Celestial Garden, a backyard built for looking up. And here we are. Build 10. The one I've saved for last because it asks something different of you than every other build today. It asks you to stop looking at your garden and start looking up from it. A simple raised timber deck or platform positioned away from direct exterior lighting, fitted with a sculptural sundial or armillary sphere as a daytime focal point. Around the platform, low level, downward-facing lighting, only nothing that competes with the night sky. A comfortable daybed or reclined seating positioned to face open sky rather than the house. By day, it's a quiet sculptural feature, the sundial catching light, casting its slow, shifting shadow across the deck. By night, with the lighting kept deliberately low, it becomes something almost nobody's garden offers anymore, a genuine view of the stars. In an age where every garden competes to be the brightest, the most lit, the most wow after dark, there's something quietly radical about building a space designed to do the opposite. To go dark. To let you look up instead. Investment range, $250 to $700. Of every build today, is this the one that stayed with you? Tell me honestly in the comments. Closing 10 installations. Every single one built at the exact point where art stops being something you look at and starts being something you live inside. Here's the full list one final time. 1. The Sunken Fire Lounge 2. The Mirror Still Reflecting Pool 3. The Ceramic Mosaic Patio 4. The Aerial Daybed 5. The Terraced Amphitheater 6. The Sound Sculpture Garden 7. The Copper Rill 8, the Outdoor Sauna Pod 9, the Abstract Topiary Garden 10. The Celestial Garden. I want you to do something before you close this video. Go to the comments and tell me your number, 1 through 10. The build that genuinely stopped you. And tell me why, because the why is always more interesting than the number itself. I read every single comment on this channel, and I reply to as many as I possibly can. If today's video changed the way you think about what a backyard can actually be, hit that like button. It's the single fastest way to help this reach someone else whose garden is about to become something extraordinary. And if you're not subscribed to No Fail Garden yet, this is genuinely the moment. This channel exists to prove that your outdoor space can be more than tidy. It can be art. It can be sanctuary. It can be the reason people don't want to go back inside. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. Because next week, we're going somewhere even I haven't taken this channel yet. Build something nobody else has. Until next time.